Australian Open time. Let's go. I know you're excited. I can see that look in your eye.
Do you think Djokovic is always getting easy draws, or do you think Djokovic is simply so good that whatever you play him against is going to be an easy draw?
And then just, Tsitsipas Thompson. Not so fast. Slow down.
This is the best Wang.
Oh, is it?
You're determined to always put Eubanks out. You did it at Wimbledon. You just don't like it.
It's the big one. Here we go. So I'm going Emma Raducanu.
Oh, I don't know what's happened to my bracket. I've got Popper in here. I must have clicked on the wrong name.
Djokovic is out. Big headline. Djokovic out.
So I think that Djokovic will get revenge this time. Djokovic, I feel, is going to win the Australian Open this year.
He never forgets, Novak Djokovic. And he always wants revenge for that last defeat. That one in Wimbledon is still stinging.
I've got Novak Djokovic. I've got Jelena Rybakina.
Iga gets 5, Novak gets 25.
Joker and Saba, those are my two.
Rybakina's had a hot start to the year, and she's going to take the title. How about that? And then on the men's side, a rematch of the Wimbledon final. And I think the result's going to be the same. Carlitos Alcaraz.
Elena Rybakina winning on the women's side. I think we're going to get Novak Djokovic winning on the men's side. Number 11.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. First quarter final of this Australian Open, and it is Coco GAUFF that's going to get us underway up against Marta Kostyuk of the Ukraine. Let me know who you're supporting and pop your predictions in the live chat now, please. Come on, let's do this. Here we go, 15-all. Coco Gauff is serving first in this first set. And still awaiting your predictions. If you want to know mine, my prediction is Coco Gauff in straight sets. I expect her to start fast. I expect her to serve well. I expect her to win this match convincingly as well. But Marta Kostyuk, no easy touch, wearing the all-pink dress today. And up against Coco Gauff, who is wearing the all-yellow. Dave going with a 6-3-6-2 for Coco. Quite like that prediction. Sounds like a solid one. Kostyuk into the net with the first serve. If you're just joining, make sure to hit a like on the video and subscribe. Good forehand return from Coco. Kostyuk, massive backhand winner cross court. Really good hitting. And she is there for the upset today. That is all she's trying to do, is spoil the Coco Gauff party, because Coco's been playing so well. Hasn't really had to play the highest level of competition. This is her toughest opponent. 37 in the world coming into the tournament is Marta Kostyuk. She's gone into the net there. But she has been playing well though, Kostyuk. Some very good tennis on show in this tournament, and has taken out some formidable opponents along the way. This is who she's been playing. She knocked out Claire Liu, Elise Mertens, Avanesian and Timofeyeva. They are the list that she's had to get past. Some might not give her the credit she deserves, but I still feel Timofeyeva was playing pretty well. So good forehand down the line into the net there from Kostyuk, and Coco Gauff gets her to a deuce already. Come on. Here we go. Up to 13 likes on the video already. Come on, people. First quarterfinal of the Australian Open. Let's get this going. Novak Djokovic will be on after this, so make sure to stay put and stick with us for that one as well. And obviously we have the big one coming up. It's the last one on. It's going to be Yannick Sinner versus Andrei Rublev. Dave said, Ben, covering the match. Good on you. 2 a.m. in the UK. It is indeed 2 a.m. Cheers, Dave. Where are you watching from, mate? Good to hear from you. Seem to be our only participant in the live chat at the moment. Come on, people. Let's get your comments in there and keep Dave company. Dave's keeping me company. Right, breakpoint opportunity for Coco Gauff instantly here. Backhand return is good. And again, good backhand to backhand. And Coco Gauff gone wild on her backhand there, and it goes miles wide. And it is back to deuce again we go. So, Coco already putting the pressure onto Marta Kostyuk. This one was never going to be easy for Kostyuk. She's going to have to weather a few storms, I feel, as they're doing in Scotland and the UK at the moment. There's a storm, Aisha, however they're calling it. And that's a double fault from Kostyuk there. We've got Dave saying in Canada, used to getting Covey and Bianca in this time slot. Yeah, well, Covey will be joining hopefully this match and the next one as well. The next one due to kick off around 3:30 a.m. So we'll see if Coco can make that start time any earlier. Not sure. Wait and see. I'm not sure if it can start earlier or not. I'm not sure if they got specific time slots. Good. Oh, it's a little moon ball there from Coco, and it does go long. This first game's anything to go by. I feel like it's going to be one of those long matches. That's what always happens if you pick to choose to do a match at 2 a.m. We've got Brad Gilbert there in the box. Kostyuk serving. Let for service. Good to see a few people filing in. If you are just filing in, come on. See that like count up in the top right-hand corner. Let's get that up as to the next possible denomination. The next round number's 20. Let's get to that next. And we're only 36 subscribers away from 58,000. Come on, let's do it. We got Ram in. Good to see you, Ram. Who are you predicting to win? Let me know. Ooh, good hitting here from Kostyuk, but Gauff just blocking them back at the moment, and now she's going back to clean hitting. Kostyuk seems to be equal to it, and she's out-rallied Coco GAUFF there. Gauff wearing the all yellow. I'm sure the Ukrainians will like that. And we've got Kostyuk in the very bright pink. Serving with the advantage. This would be a massive hold for Marta Kostyuk if she's able to get it straight away into the net with the first serve, though. Second serve for the Ukrainian. The Ukrainians had a great tournament on the women's side. Oh, she messed up the ball toss. Ram saying, I think it can go either way, but I am rooting for Coco. We've got obviously Yastremska, and there you go. Kostyuk does take the first game as it's into the net from Coco GAUFF.
She made a hit. She got the look. She got no fear. Marta Kostyuk.
Yeah, one of the old style buttons from Marta Kostyuk, and hopefully we'll get to play it a few times. I feel like when they're short, you can play them a few more times, can't you? But she deserves a new button, that's for sure. 10 seconds. Most of the new ones are around 20 to 30. So I'll make sure I've got the Coco GAUFF button uploaded as well. I can't see it, but I swear I have seen it. Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, there's another short button. It's one of the old style buttons as well. Maybe we'll have to get both of these ladies a new button come the end of the Australian Open. Dave saying, having a Ukrainian get to the final or win the Australian Open would make a great storyline. I couldn't agree more. I think that would be a fantastic storyline, and I'd probably make a movie about it somewhere down the line in a few years, I'm sure. Which do you reckon would be the bigger story? Marta Kostyuk winning it or Diana Yastremska? Oh my word, great return from Kostyuk there. And it is 15-all. I still think Sabalenka the favourite for the tournament. I mean, wouldn't that be something if we get Sabalenka Kostyuk? Famously, Kostyuk doesn't like playing the Russian or Belarusians and doesn't want to ever shake hands or have anything to do with them, to be honest. So if they were to meet, that would be crazy. Ardell's in, one of our members, saying, good to see you, Ben. It's almost time for Nole. It is indeed. Up against Taylor Fritz. How do you see that one going? Tell me in the live chat. I want to know your predictions. Go check out our predictions video as well. That one was put out about 3-4 hours ago. Yeah, you can see all of mine and JG's predictions. I haven't done too well this tournament on my set score predictions. Marta Kostyuk smashes the ball and it hits the net cord and just goes over. And she's hitting with a lot of purpose today, Kostyuk. That's the one thing I will say. Yeah, Dave will just take either Ukrainian. We got his saying, isn't the former male Ukrainian player Dogopolov fighting for his home country? Yeah, I think I saw Stakovsky also doing so. So yeah, good for them. Fighting for their, and obviously we saw like Alexander Usyk and the Klitschko's as well from the boxing world. They were also doing the same. Novak in straight sets, says Ardell. No surprises there. I didn't expect it to be any different from you. Oh, we made 20 likes. Thanks, everybody who hit that like button. Let's get that up to 30 next. And it is Coco GAUFF on the board. Great serving performance to start off this quarterfinal.
You like that? It's getting better. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco.
And we got Gary in saying, Ben, I see you've lost your mind doing a match at 2 a.m. Are you doing Noel A. Fritz 2? I'm thinking about staying up for it or for all of it tonight. Why not have a Marta Diana final to shake it up in the WTA? Yeah, I mean, that would be even more crazy. A guaranteed Ukrainian winner. That would be mental. But, yeah, we'll wait and see how that goes. Yeah, I was saying all-nighter. Well, I don't think I will be able. I do have work tomorrow, so I won't be able to stay up and cover the Novak match as well. Even though I will struggle to sleep, Covey will be taking you through Novak Fritz, and I will just be. Well, I'm sure I'll have it sort of on by my bedside and sort of dozing on and off. That's what normally happens. I can't really sleep properly during the Australian Open because I know there's tennis on whilst I'm asleep, and I'm always forever, as soon as I wake up, even if I've only had 4 hours sleep, I'm just checking the scores. And as soon as you start looking at your phone, it's done for, isn't it? I think. But cheers. Anybody wants to join me? Have a glass of red. Why not? Oh. It's a little tipple from Argentina. We've got Coco GAUFF, who uses the same racket as me, which can't say I'm as successful on a tennis court, though. I can only wish to have some of these graceful shots that she produces. That's wide from Kostyuk, starting to become a little bit more erratic as this match progresses. Started well in the first game, lots of power, lots of accuracy. Now a few errors creeping in, but maybe just forced into the errors by Coco, who's hitting the ball pretty deep, pretty hard. Serve into the net. Serve's not been good enough so far from Kostyuk. Needs to get more of those first serves in, and as you can see, she's only won 3 out of 8 off the first serve. Done better off the second serve, which is a bit crazy. Coco there, great backhand, and she's tried to follow it up, but Kostyuk with a really good recovery shot there. Cross court from Kostyuk, and now GAUFF down the line from Kostyuk. GAUFF, great recovery, slice from Kostyuk, odd choice, but a terrible attempt at a lob from Coco, and it's put away with a big fist pump from the Ukrainian. Yeah, she is excited. But give me your thoughts on these quarterfinals, guys, in the live chat. I want to know your predictions for all the quarterfinals. How do you see them all going? And where do you see the potential upset happening in these quarterfinals? Maybe start with tonight's ones. And do you think Krejcikova can maybe cause the upset against Sabalenka? I mean, she's been coming from a set down, it seems, in every single match. I don't know how she does it. Well, good recovery again from Coco, and that's what Coco will do. She runs it down, she flicks it up in the air, and it's gone into the net from Kostyuk on the next shot. Question to all the Djokovic fans in the live chat as well. Let me know your thoughts on this. Obviously, Novak playing a day match today, and it's going to be hotter. It looks hot out there at the moment. This is the first day where it's actually heating up. It's been a bit cooler than normal, and now it is actually going to be hotter today. Do you think Novak will be affected badly? He has been suffering with a bit of a cold this week, or do you think he'll be just fine? Always interested to see how that people think that may affect things. Djokovic obviously famous for playing mainly night matches at the Australian Open, but that's where the money is. That's where people pay to go and see. They want to spend their evening watching Djokovic. Good return there from Coco. Oh, it's just landed on the baseline. Good depth. But Kostyuk adjusts, but that time into the net. And both Kostyuk's service games so far have been to deuce. Should be noted. Gary saying, is Kostyuk the equal to GAUFF as a pure athlete? So she is pretty athletic, to be honest. I don't know if she's equal, though. I'd say I'd put GAUFF above. Whoa, there's a massive shank from Coco GAUFF there. Yeah, Dave saying he looked flushed and extra sweat last match when he was dominating. Yeah, I get it, extra sweaty. Novak was was injured last year and won it. The man's an animal. Hedgehog wants to know what happened to Wawrinka. Sure, what did happen to Wawrinka? There you go. Kostyuk somehow digs out a hold there with some hard hitting, and she gets a second game under her belt.
She made a hit. She's got the look. She got no fear. Marta, Kostyuk.
The world's shortest button. Definitely need to extend that. If you want any player button of your choosing played, then send us in a super chat. Get on our top tippers leaderboard, and I'll give you a shout out and play any player button that you want. Just send in those super chats. Come on, people. We're trying to reach our tip target, and really appreciate everybody that helps support the channel. And if you can't do that, then just subscribe and like the video. Gary will be rallying the troops to just help with those likes. Keep on progressing as this match progresses. Gary in saying Nole made it through the Cincinnati final. I think he'll get through today's Aussie temperatures. Yeah, sometimes good to sweat it out, isn't it, Gary? You should know. Man from a nice warm destination. You probably know better than most. Right, so Coco just hanging around in the shade at the back of the court until she's ready to start serving. I don't see her opponent though. Oh, there she is. Just coming out now. Kostyuk getting onto the court. Australian Open Junior Champion from, I believe it was 2017. Nice backhand there from Kostyuk, and Coco into the net. It's not been the most convincing Coco performance so far. Kostyuk, credit to her. Got some heavy strapping on that left quadricep. So hopefully that's not going to cause a problem. Second serve. Yeah, double fault there from Coco. That's not good. It's love 30. Is first blood going to go to Kostyuk in this quarterfinal? Or can Coco find some big serves? Taking her time now. Serve into the net. If you're just joining us, make sure to hit the like button. We're up to 24. Come on. Storming it. Down the line from Coco is really good. She's stepping in, looking for the backhand. Yeah, puts it away. And it's 15-30. Gary saying, for me, heat and humidity helps the common cold. Not sure if Djokovic would agree. We'll wait and see. It's Taylor Fritz. There's nothing wrong with him right now. Coco serving. And it's long on the return. There's that first serve that's so dangerous. Great technique from Coco. One of her best attributes. That serve. 30-all. Taking her time here for the serve. First serve hits the net cord and just goes into the box. Will be another first serve. Second serve. Oh, first serve I meant. Second attempt at a first serve. Now it's the second serve. No, it's not. That looked in to me, but we can't argue with the electronic line calling, and that's a second double fault for Coco as well. So, breakpoint Kostyuk. She's not had to do too much in this game to get that breakpoint opportunity. And into the net from Coco, and we got our first break. And it is Marta Kostyuk.
She made a hit. Stop the look. She got no fear. Marta Kostyuk.
Ram saying, do you foresee a Carlitos Nole final? I mean, it's tough to say, but yeah, I mean, that it does look like the most likely, but a lot of tennis still to be played. Got to get past Fritz first. Oh, wide from Kostyuk. Can she consolidate the break? Coco down the break. But it's all down to this next service game. Coco not looked her ultimate best so far, I would say. But Kostyuk, I think she's playing pretty well. She's pretty consistent with her form in the tournament. Serving in. Coco backhand down the middle. Into the net from Kostyuk. It's a waste. She slaps herself on her thighs. She knows how this is a big opportunity for her. They've only played once before. And I believe Coco GAUFF was the victor. And that was in Adelaide 2 years ago. So quite a long time since their last match. But only playing down under. Good inside-out forehand from Kostyuk. Cross-court forehand into the net. And it is 3 break points straight back. This is what sort of happens. You go to that next level of competition. And it's so hard to consolidate a break. Whether it's in your own head or whether it's just your opponent being that much better. Putting the pressure back on. King adjust in. Good to see you. Good serve from Kostyuk, but a great return. And now Coco GAUFF well into this rally. And who is going to break first in this rally? Drop shot from Kostyuk. It's not a good one, but Coco GAUFF with a really poor shot there. She came in and hit it straight to Kostyuk's forehand, and she passed her with ease. That was a wasted opportunity there after a poor drop shot by Kostyuk. Yeah, the way that she came in, she looked like she was running in with purpose, but just maybe she just thought that Kostyuk was going to cover the line. Serves in by Kostyuk, long from GAUFF. And there you go. Another break point disappears. And it is Kostyuk serving 30-40. Another good first serve and could extinguish all of those break point opportunities. It is a good serve. It's back in play. It's a mid-court ball, though. It's a really poor return from GAUFF, and it's put away with ease by Kostyuk. You can't return inside the service box like that. Sitting up, not good enough. Thanks to everybody who's liked the video up to 25. 5 more to 30. Come on. Second serve. Coco GAUFF. Be wondering where those 3 break points went. Good return, good depth. Good depth on the backhand. Kostyuk equal to it. A shank from Coco, though, off the forehand. And that was the shot that was always causing her problems before. Hopefully those errors don't creep back into the Coco GAUFF forehand again, because that was the recipe for success to beating GAUFF before. We'll wait and see if it is again. Oh, my word. Great depth from Kostyuk. But terrible forehand in the second one. It just goes miles wide of the tram lines. Tried an inside out. Early take from up high. Hitting across and down on the ball. But no luck there. Deuce is in with the serve. Going out to Coco's forehand again. Maybe she feels like that's where she's going to get the most of her success. Coco, good forehands at the moment. Choosing to go cross-court on pretty much all of her forehands, though, which I think is a telltale sign. And Kostyuk finishes it off down the line. I think that is not a good sign. Coco unwilling to go and change direction on her forehand at all. Maybe just trying to get the feel for it again. Marta Kostyuk just took the opportunity on a short drop in forehand. She has the advantage now. She's going into Coco's backhand. And that one's long, and it is the consolidated break for Kostyuk.
She made a hit. Stop and look. She got no fear. Marta Kostyuk.
Marta Kostyuk. She is up 4-1 in this first set. Coco Gauff had 3 break points. That's right, 3 break points in that last service game. Wasn't able to take any of them. And the forehand maybe looking more suspect than it has over the past, I'd say, months, really. This was like pre-Cincinnati last year that the forehand was in question. She managed to really work on it and just get it nailed down into a more consistent shot. It's not looking as good today. So Dave saying good for Kostyuk to fend off the break points. Indeed it is. King of Just saying a Zverev Djokovic final. Wouldn't be mad at that either. 26 likes on the books. Come on, 4 more likes. We get to 30. Thanks everybody who's hitting that thumbs up and subscribing if you are new. Come on, people. It is the quarterfinals and we want to hit 58,000 subscribers. Can we do it? Kostyuk with a wild forehand there. Really got the wrong part of the racket. So, first service points won. Kostyuk and Gauff pretty much the same, 56 each on the percentages. Gauff second serve in. Kostyuk just really attacking it. And now cross court. Gauff on the stretch is long. Kostyuk really aggressive with her tennis today. And it's paying off. Coco Gauff looks a little bit shell-shocked out there. Now Coco just going to have to get ahead in the game. We're only 29 minutes into this quarterfinal. She finds herself 4-1 down and under a bit of pressure again on her serve. Serving here. Second serve's in. Kostyuk just attacking all of them. Yeah, look at this. She knows where it's going and she's hitting winners. 15-30. Here comes Kostyuk. Boom. Massive that. So 15-30. Coco Gauff struggling with the pace of these shots by Kostyuk. She does like it in Australia, but that's a great serve from Coco and it can only be pinged off the racket and goes long. It shouldn't be underestimated. If she was the junior champion here, Kostyuk, she obviously can pull out some of her best tennis in Australia. Good serve from Coco again, and it's into the net. These serves are really helping shore up the confidence of Coco. Needs to get out of this service game. Just the one break. Looks lopsided, but it is just the one. Serving here. Hits the net cord, goes long. Second serve. Kostyuk attacks. Gauff, great backhand into the corner. Kostyuk, great recovery skills, and it's gone into the net from Gauff. Don't think she expected that one to come back. Kostyuk scampering into the corner to retrieve it. And it is now 5 unforced errors. I believe from an 11 in total for Coco Gauff they've got on the official. Deuce on the Gauff serve now. First serve. Seen a lot of lets in this Gauff serving today. Getting a bit too close to the net. And another one. There you go. See? Seems to be very good at hitting the net cord today, but just not during the rallies. Another first serve. That one into the net. Off the net cord, but back her own side this time. Second serve. Kostyuk's been eating these up. Oh, she attacks it across court this time, but Gauff gets there. Oh, and she's messed up the next ball. Kostyuk into the net. And it is advantage Gauff. Bit of a wasted opportunity there for Kostyuk. We got Gary in saying, hit that like button and subscribe. Everyone, 58,000 in sight. Help grow the channel. Much appreciated. Cheers, Gary, one of our loyal patron members. If you want a chance to be part of Player Roulette and have a player to support during the tournament and win a prize if they win the tournament, join our Patreon and you get exclusive content on there as well. Link in the description. And Coco goes into the net there with that forehand. The forehand errors, I feel like, are stacking up at the moment for her. Getting a little bit too many on there. Juice. Taking her time, Gauff with this serve. She needs to take her time a little bit more. Another let first serve. Oh my word. How many more let first serves are we going to have? Yeah, I think she does need to slow it down a little bit. We're playing at Kostyuk's pace right now. And that pace is a very quick pace. We got Fong reckoning that Kostyuk will be the winner. Ardell saying, I must have missed the player roulette this time around. If you're in the Patreon, then you wouldn't have. I can't remember off the top of my head if you're in there or not. I can't remember. I'll have a look. But if you're still on the Patreon, you should have been on there, but I just can't remember who you've got. I'll have a look, see if I can find it. Can't see it at the moment. Good serve from Coco. No, she's gone long, and there you go. It's another break of serve, and she'll be serving for the set. Wow. Well, most people would have thought Coco Gauff would be the one with a quick start and this type of scoreline. Marta Kostyuk is the one who is producing right now. I'm impressed. This is some serious tennis. Kostyuk serving. Wants to get this over and done with, but there's a shank off of the backhand of Kostyuk. Love 15. Oh, I'm to catch the ball again on the ball toss. Forehand hits the net cord from Gauff. Now into the net. Just the forehand with so many errors. If I was Kostyuk, I would be exploiting that forehand. I think she is, to be honest. Good serve. Coco Gauff gets it in mid-court, and that's a poor forehand from Kostyuk. Goes wide. It's 15-30. Is she going to throw this away? I sincerely hope that she doesn't regret these bad shots. Long on the first serve now. Isn't it typical? This pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes people crack as well, though. And there you go, a double fault. You can't make these things up, can you? Serving. Into the net. Second serve. Oh my word, it's another double fault. And that's she's been broken due to double faults. That's just nuts. How has she gone and done that? Well, that's poor. Sorry. Serving for the set and 2 double faults in a row. Well, multiple errors and then the double faults. I mean, she's got to be so disappointed with that. It was highly disappointing. I mean, what more can you say about it? Let me have a look, Ardo. I'm just going to find out your player. Just bear with me. We know Gary had Ugo Umber. Know that off the top of my head. If you're just joining us, hit the like button on the video up to 31. Let's get up to 40 next. Come on. And subscribe if you're new. Oh, I'll just say I've got Medvedev in play roulette. Very good. Very lucky. God, look at you. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, you do have Medvedev. Zach Shahan with Novak Djokovic. Ray Cornford with Carlos Alcaraz. And Nancy Fatsafone with Yannick Sinner. My guy, Musetti, went out a long time ago. Wasn't the best showing. Oh, good return from Kostyuk. Is she going to try and win this on a break? Oh, it's a poor backhand from Gauff. It goes miles wide. I mean, the level in spells has been good, but in other spells has been really bad. Like, they've not even been close, some of these shots, to even getting in the court. Serves in from Coco. Just blocked back by Kostyuk. And all the errors coming off Coco's racket into the net that time. I mean, that's poor from Coco. Completely different Coco we're seeing today than we've seen for the rest of the tournament. But maybe that's just Kostyuk. Just forcing her into errors, getting in her head a bit. Maybe the best chance she does have to take this first set is on the break. And it's a second serve she'll have a look at. Gauff taking her time. Backhand, oh, it's terrible from Kostyuk. 15-30. Yeah, not the highest level at the moment from either of these ladies. Bit surprised, to be honest. Oh, cheers. Zin from Gauff. Backhand. Looped up by Kostyuk. Good moon ball there from Coco, and it is 30-all. Kostyuk still in this game, though. Could see this suddenly start disintegrating, this lead, though. Serve just long. Second serve. Forehand looped up. Kostyuk playing it down the middle. Backhand from Coco. Cross court, really powerful. It's really good. And then the drive volley into the net. What has she done there? Terrible. That's not good at all. 30-40. Here we go. Set point Kostyuk. This is massive right now. Serves in, returned. Forehand into the net from Kostyuk, and it's saved by Gauff. She's done well there. If you're just joining us, hit a like on the video. Get us up to 40 as soon as possible. Come on, people. Oh, I have to adjust this chair. That's a bit better. Serves in. Good return. Oh, my word. Coco hitting with more power now, more purpose. Set point saved. Now she has the advantage. Turning it around. There you go. Brad happy with that one. That's the way to hit your backhand cross. Serve. Oh, it's another let on the Coco serve. Shocking, really. Serve in to the net, though. Second serve. Forehand looped up. Backhand from I was going to say backhand reminiscent of a Sabalenka, but it is into the net. Oh dear, this is bad news for Kostyuk. She's had set points, didn't take them, and Gauff consolidates her break back.
You like that? It's Kimbo. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco.
Let me know in the live chat, do you see Coco Gauff coming back in this first set? There's another double fault from Kostyuk. Seems like she's falling apart at the moment in this first set. She's sort of trying to smile it off, but it's not a good look right now. I haven't seen anything in the way of confidence trying to close out this first set. Serve in. Cross court by Kostyuk. Power again. Gauff getting everything back. Slice down the middle from Kostyuk. Gauff just answers. Kostyuk comes to the net. Gets past. Too easy that. Bad approach shot. Mitchell in. Saying, I believe in Coco. She can come back. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like Kostyuk's going to allow her back in, which is the craziest thing. Serving. Serve out wide. Good return by Gauff. Into the other corner. Gauff gets there. Great angle from Gauff, though. And she's now got 3 breakpoint opportunities again. But I'm more confident this time. It doesn't look like the same Kostyuk that we saw save the 3 breakpoints last time. It looks like a faltering Kostyuk now. Serves in. Good return, Gauff. Forehand, just looping it up, asking Kostyuk to hit it, and she does. But it's a risk you take. She was probably just hoping that Kostyuk's game was still a bit off. But Gauff could be back on serve again in just a matter of seconds. And just misses the first serve. Second serve for Kostyuk. Second serve to look at for Gauff. If you're just joining, hit a like on the video, subscribe. Gauff goes long, and she's wasting her opportunity now to potentially get that break, get back on serve. And it is 30-40 as another break point goes missing. She's had the break point opportunities, Gauff. Just not taking them. Serves in. Gauff with a slice. Kostyuk goes into that corner and Gauff can only loop it up. Kostyuk goes drive volley down the middle. That's not a good sign. And now Gauff is on the attack. She comes to the net. No, she backpedals. And now backhand looper. Gauff attacks it with the backhand. Backhand to backhand. Cross court for both. And again, Gauff hitting with a bit more pace now. Oh, Kostyuk goes into the cross court forehands. Gauff goes down the line. Brilliant one into the corner. And it's long. And there you go. Coco is back on serve.
You like that? It's Kimbo. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco.
Looks like she has rediscovered that passion and the consistency in this. And the same can't be said for Kostyuk, who started the brighter but is now starting to wilt and fade under the pressure of the moment. Being on the number 5 isn't easy, and she's not dealt with it very well. That forehand down the line was the killer, and Kostyuk was on the stretch, but unable to get it back in the court. Never mind. This is what can happen. They're going to have to go back out on court. It's still not over for Kostyuk because she still could potentially break here. It's up to Coco GAUFF to serve. Get this to 5-5. Can she do it? If you're just joining us anyway, before they get serving, hit that like button and subscribe. Yes, you. Serving out wide. Oh, it's great play. And it's just wide by GAUFF on the second ball. It was hit with pace on the return. GAUFF had to half volley it at her feet, and it did just go wide. Love 15. Good start for Kostyuk. This set's not dead yet. She's still on serve. I don't think she really wants to serve again, though. I feel like the best opportunity in this match is on the Coco serve. Especially on a second serve. She's looked dangerous. Coco only winning 5 points on her second serve. Good second serve this time. Great forehand out wide. Good slice there from Kostyuk. But into the net with the next ball down the line. And Coco with some good tactics there. Manoeuvred Kostyuk around the court. We got the ghost in. How are you doing? Saying I'm feeling Coco in 3. Was that an original prediction or one you're now taking the stance of as you see the scoreline? Yeah, Gary saying this could be a blitz if Coco gets it to 5-all. Yeah, it could. Good serve from Coco. Blocks back by Kostyuk. Great backhand into the corner behind her. Oh, she was going to go drive volley. She's thought against it. Good volley in, but unfortunately Kostyuk too good. Quick reactions. Passes GAUFF at the net. And nothing more you can be said there than lack of confidence going for the drive volley. She looked like she was going to go for it. She changed her mind and went for a passive volley that gave Kostyuk the advantage in that rally. Why did she change her mind? Now, 15-30 and a second serve for Kostyuk to have a look at. It's in. Kostyuk into the net. I mean, how many times have we said that today? 30-all. Taking her time. I think Kostyuk should take her time. 30-all. Oh, great serve out wide. Forehand chop. Can Kostyuk pass? No, she slices into the net and it's 40-30. And it's only a matter of time before Coco levels this at 5 apiece and puts herself really in the driving seat for the back end of this first set. It's been a topsy-turvy first set. Kostyuk wasting the set point opportunity. Oh my word, she's even missed the tennis ball now on that return. She went for it. She lost sight of the ball quite clearly. And Coco GAUFF is level at 5-all.
You like that? It's Kimbo, it's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco.
Mitch Mitchell in, one of our members, saying, told you, go Coco. Mitch Mitchell, you can see there, 4th on our top tippers. If you want to get on our top tippers, then send us a super chat and I'll get you a player button. That player button you just heard, we got on for every player. You can pick any player you want and I will play it for you. Good backhand from Kostyuk. Inside out forehand. She's hitting with a bit more pace now, Kostyuk. Coco GAUFF goes down into the backhand. Oh, it's wild from Kostyuk. Goes wide. Very, very wild. Ardell saying, let's go, Coco. And saying, woohoo. Has she won a major yet? Well, they both sort of have. But one's won a junior major and one's won an actual one. Whoa, a big framer. Is it going to land in? No, it's not. Go saying, seriously, Coco should not be winning. On paper, Coco has 3 winners and 19 unforced errors. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit lopsided, but I feel like it's just about when you hit them or when your opponent hits their unforced errors. Good serve out wide. She's opened the court up. She's missed the forehand. Her radar is completely off right now, Marta Kostyuk. Completely different to what it was like in the first half of the first set, where she looked like a bit of a destroyer, smacking the balls into the corners. Right now, that is not the case. No corners being smacked right now. Second serve for GAUFF as well here. Just over the net. Oh my word. Comes to the net there. Goes with a backhand smash. Now a little volley. Coco GAUFF passes her. It's 2 break points. Coco looking in the zone right now. I mean, she's turning this around. Kostyuk had opportunities there, but they weren't the easiest volleys. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt there. I've seen a lot easier. Serve is long. Oh, shame for Coco. She hits a winner down the line. Second serve. Oh, it's a double fault. I mean, come on. What a way to just give away a break. And that is 5 games in a row for Coco GAUFF. Complete capitulation of a tennis player we're seeing right now. Obviously not one for the big moments. 5-1 up. And at 5-2 had a set point. Didn't take it. And since then, it's been the Coco GAUFF show. What more can you say about this? Coco GAUFF will be serving for the first set. And normal service resumes, I guess you could say, because this is what people were probably expecting when they turned up today. And that's what it's ultimately turning out to be. Coco's forehand, a bit suspect at the start of the match, but she shored it up at the back end of the set. But ultimately hasn't had to do a lot here today to even get back back in the match, to get in the lead in the match. I mean, I'll go to the official stats and the amount of unforced errors. I mean, they're nearly level, but she's barely hit any winners, Coco, today. I mean, it's just crazy to think that that is the case. And she's serving for the set. Doesn't matter about those stats right now. Good serve. Good return, though, from Kostyuk. Can she pass? Gauff's at the net. Yeah, she can't pass. Goes wide. Gauff with good hands. Good volleying. We're only 4 likes away from 40. Come on, people. Let's get to 40. Hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. Is 15 love. Serve hits the net cord. Another let. I mean, I'd love to, if we've got a let count. I mean, it is getting ridiculous right now. Serves in. Second ball. No, she's overcooked her shot now. She had a bit too much time to think about that one. So, 15-all. There you go. It's Gary saying someone's going to have to seriously elevate, or this tournament will belong to my girl Sabalenka. Yeah, I agree. Yours and mine, Gary. Although, didn't you pick Iga to win the whole thing? I think I picked Sabalenka, so I think it's hers to sort of lose right now. Gauff trying to throw this away after all the hard work of winning 5 games in a row. Now it's the first time under pressure. Isn't it funny how that happens? As soon as you get a chance to serve for the set, never quite as easy, is it? Back in play. She's gone drop shot. It's not the best. But she's brought Kostyuk in and can't pass her. Great volley from Kostyuk. And looks like we could be going to tiebreak after all this. Kostyuk finally finding a bit of impetus in her game. And Coco GAUFF losing a little bit of purpose in some of the shots she's playing now. Serves in, just looped back in the middle of the court. Coco not going for anything too big at the moment. Doesn't want to make an error. Kostyuk, is she going to go for it? Sort of. Coco looping it up. Kostyuk just playing down the middle. So is Coco. Yeah, and it's worked. And Kostyuk goes long. 1 break point saved. She'll be even more disappointed if she doesn't get this break. I feel like Kostyuk at least deserves a tie break, but she might not get it. One more break point, though. If you're just joining, get us to 40 likes if you can. Good serve, Coco. Saves another break point. And that's the one thing that she does have in the locker, that serve. It's just a weapon that Kostyuk doesn't possess. Serve is in. Second ball, not that great. Kostyuk hits the baseline. And it's a shank from Coco. Goes miles into the crowd. Break point. Number 3. Turn this light away for a second. It's a bit like, whoa. Doing my eyes in. Just long on the first serve. Second serve. Whoa. Lost my face. Just have to keep it like that, I think. Oh no, it's a double fault from Coco GAUFF. I mean, what a time to serve a double fault. It's the break. And guess what? We're going to tiebreak. It's tiebreak time, people. If you're just joining, hit a like, subscribe, and put your tiebreak prediction in the live chat. So what is your tiebreak prediction? Make sure to pop it in that live chat now, and I will read them all out. Looks like there's going to be a potential medical timeout before the tiebreak begins, though. Looks like Kostyuk has her shoe off. If this first set couldn't be any longer, they're going to extend it a bit. Coco GAUFF saying, can you get the balls ready? It's a sight for sore eyes for Marta Kostyuk. Takes her shoe off and she has a taped up foot, which is all the way around the whole like ball of the foot, and it looks like she obviously probably had a problem with maybe some blistering or something going on there, so she will be getting that seen to, making sure she has the most mobility for this tiebreak. But interesting to see her. I don't think I've seen many medical timeouts called just before a tiebreak. I mean, that seems a weird thing to notice, but it is a bit weird. You normally, if you're going into a tiebreak, you wouldn't want to slow things down. You want to keep some momentum going. But she did start the match better, and any fresh restart may suit her. They're having a look, inspecting her toes and her feet at the moment. Not sure if it's just more blistering or stuff like that. And yeah, looks like they're sort of saying that she's fine. Yeah. Yeah, Gary said, no one wants to win this match. All the girls on the other side of the draw are playing better than this. Yeah, I agree. Get your tiebreak predictions in the live chat. I haven't had any yet. Come on. Yeah, Ghost saying, I'm not sure this is the best time for a medical timeout. We're going to expect some spicy takes on social media against Kostyuk for this. Maybe, unless she comes out and starts hobbling around on the court, then she's not going to get any stick. Ghost went for 7-5 for Coco. I think Coco's probably going to take it, just from her serve. She's now receiving the medical timeout. So what was she doing before when they were just there? I don't really understand. Yeah, so they're sort of just treating him. Just must be blisters. I mean, it can't be anything else. Surely. Just looks like it's like heavily bandaged, and they're just going to try and put some around the toes as well. Feel like it's in between the toes, which are the places that have been caused the problems. Mitch going with 7-3. Okay. Any more? I think I might go with 7-4 Coco. I need to try and get like a different light. This is like doing my eyes in. It's quite late here in the UK. 3:15 in the morning. Djokovic was supposed to be starting in 15 minutes. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, does it? Right, Coco just sort of trying to keep warm. I still stick to what I say. I think they should have a hitting, like a neutral hitting partners. They just come out onto court and just keep whoever isn't having the medical timeout warm. It's not their fault. They shouldn't have to suffer for an opponent, and there shouldn't be an advantage gained from an opponent by having a medical timeout in a way where your opponent just cools down, gets out of the swing, out of that flow state of hitting. What do you think? I don't know if they're ever going to introduce that. Oh, they're going for the full mummified wrap of the toe. Tape it up. Put the sock back on. Oh, she's getting fully taped up, Kostyuk. Taped up on her thigh. Taped up on her toes and her foot. Mitch reckons it's a good idea having a hitting partner during a medical timeout. Yeah, I think that could go for like toilet breaks as well. I think if you don't want to be the person, if not, give them a wall to hit against. Something. Just want something just to keep them like the action going. If they're playing well, no one should be allowed to gain an advantage just because the rules say you can have a medical timeout. Right. The rules should state just because one player has a medical timeout, the other player should be allowed to continue practicing while they're having their medical timeout. If you did that, I bet you see people take a lot less medical timeouts that are tactical. In fact, I think you just see a lot less medical timeouts in general. There's a lot of people just taking them just because they just think like, God, I just don't even want to be on the court right now. Playing terribly. Kostyuk starts it off with a double fault. There you go. Great way to start the tie break. Start as you wish to continue. And I don't know what's causing that. That's her 6th one of the match. As she struggles her way through it. Good serve by Gauff. Forehand chop just over the net. Kostyuk attacks the net. Yeah, I mean, Gauff not been good at the passing shots really, whilst Gauff's been at the whilst Kostyuk's been at the net. Like, I feel like she doesn't really go too close to the line, a bit too safe. Kostyuk easy volley. Goes long, bit of a waste there from Kostyuk. Ardle saying, what a great set. Is that sarcasm, Ardle? I get a feeling it might be. Or was it just edge of your seat gripping because you just didn't know who was going to win? She's messing up the ball toss now, Kostyuk, but she is on serve. Misses the first serve. She's not doing too well on her serve at the moment. Don't think you can blame the blisters on that. Second serve's in. Gauff just happy just to hit straight back to her. Kostyuk loves the inside-out forehand and hitting the backhand into that same corner. It is 2-2. Rod Laver there. The Rocket. 2-2. Just approaching 3:30 in the UK. Serves in. Gauff forehand. Kostyuk very weak shot, just middle of the court. And again, Gauff not punishing her yet though. She's gone big forehand. That's a good one from Gauff. Gets the mini break. A bit of purpose behind the shot finally. Ardle on the edge of his seat watching every serve. You putting bets on if it's going to be a double fault or not. Serving Gauff here. Can we get some good serving? We do. Second ball. Really good. It's unreturnable, that forehand. And it is 4-2 at the break. And with the mini break, can she consolidate it, get it to 5 on her next serve? Oh. Right, Gauff serving. Change of ends. Misses the first serve out wide. Oh my word, it's a terrible serve into the bottom of the net. And Gauff with a double fault gives this one back to Kostyuk. It's on serve again. What do you think of that one, Ardil? Not the best. Good inside out forehand. It's gone wide from Gauff, and it is 4-4. All still to play for in this tiebreak. Wow. This is literally anybody's. Who wants it more? Does Coco want it? Does Kostyuk want it? Someone's got to prove themselves. Down the line. Inside out forehand into the net, and a mini break goes back to Gauff, who can now serve for this first set. She's looking up at the sky, laughing and smiling. It's Marta Kostyuk. There's a time and a place. Serving. 5-4. Backhand down the middle. Both push playing down the middle now. Anyone going to go for it? Kostyuk goes inside out forehand. That's her go-to. Now whipping it over into the forehand side. Gauff goes cross court. Massive forehand. Kostyuk. Gauff, good recovery. Into the net from Gauff, and it is 5-5. They still continue with this back and forth. We're only 5 likes away from 50. Hit the like button now. Yes, come on. Let's get to 50 and 35 subs away from 58,000. Come on, get us there, people. First serve, not good. Second serve's in. Great shot by Kostyuk. She's got set point. That second serve been eaten up. She's only won 7 out of potential, I think it's 18. Ooh, the box saying, come on, intention. Come on. Cheers to Player Cam saying, I've liked. Cheers, Player Cam. Big opportunity. A second set point for Kostyuk. She had one earlier in the set. Was unable to take it. Can she take this one? Second serve. Oh, she's taking her time. She knows she doesn't want to add another. She's got that one in. She goes into the net. I mean, it's just not good enough. And they change ends. You've got to think Coco GAUFF has to take this opportunity. Not sure what is going on. Neither of these women want to win, by the looks of it, or know how to win. They're going to have to find a way to win. Otherwise, or one of them's just going to give it away. I don't feel like they're even going to win it. Serving. Gauff just loops it back in. Oh, it's long from Kostyuk. I mean, just errors. Just terrible errors. Just giving a now set point for the first time to Coco Gauff. Can she take it at the first time of asking? I mean, it'd be fitting, wouldn't it? She gets one. Just takes it first time. One big serve. That'll do. Misses the serve. It was never going to be that easy, was it? Second serves in. Forehand. It's just middle of the court. She just likes playing the counter puncher. Drop shot. Brings Gauff in. Goes to pass. Volley from Gauff. That looks like it's going to go wide. It is. Gauff takes the first set. Finally. And it is by 7-6.
You like that? It's getting better. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco. Coco.
And there it is. 7-6. What a first set. 5-1 up Kostyuk. Then all the way back to 6-5 to Coco. Then she gets broken at the end. And then we have the tiebreak. Kostyuk then has more set points in the tiebreak. Gives it away. And Coco takes it at the first opportunity. What a weird set of tennis. And I'm sure you won't mind me saying, not a great set of tennis. Like Mitch is saying here, going to be an ugly win, but Coco will take it. I mean, I don't think anyone will look back at this and go, God, do you remember that classic between Kostyuk and Coco? No, they'll say, where were you when you had to endure that first set of mediocrity, really? I mean, most of it was just errors. So many in the net from Kostyuk. 11 double faults between them. Points wasted on either side just to get it done. Kostyuk wasting a 5-1 lead and just bottling it. 2 double faults in one service game. Just littered with errors. I mean, as much as good as some of the shots have been, the match for me is just not high level at all. I watched Kecmanovic versus Alcaraz. And it was just it's a different sport. I'm sorry. Kecmanovic would, well, that goes without saying, wipe the floor with these. And look what Alcaraz did to him. Gary, I agree. Why did I decide to watch this match? I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. Don't worry. I often feel like this at this time of night. I had a feeling it was going to happen, though, and it always does. Like, if I decide to just cover a match at 2 in the thought that I will go to bed at 3:30, that doesn't happen. And knowing what was probably going to happen next is it'll probably go, Kostyuk will win this set. And then the final set, the whole match will be like 3 hours and something. Mitch saying, thank you for covering this late one. No worries. What's the time where everybody else is at the moment? Let me know what you're doing. What time it is. Is it breakfast time? Is it dinner time? Is it just sit down and watch tennis time? I prefer it this way around. King saying Kostyuk is all looks, no game tonight. Oh, should have seen her feet. They weren't all looks. I bet any tennis player's feet are not all looks either. But Coco, We're going back to We're going back to the same thing that we had in the first set now. Just the errors. And Kostyuk. There's another one wide. 3 break points instantly for Kostyuk. It's like the pressure not on. Now Kostyuk's amazing again. King of Just saying it's 10:32 there. Lucky you. 3:32 here. Oh my word, it's just into the bottom of the net and it's the break. Poor. Yeah, Covey might come and join me for the back end of this one. Maybe soon. I don't know. I know that Djokovic was supposed to start at this time. That hasn't materialised. Excuse me. One of them. Right, so Kostyuk, will she be able to hold serve now? We'll wait and see. What time is it here? It's 3:30 a.m. Mitch, 7:32. Dinner time. Nice. What are you having for dinner? I had just some like leftover fajitas earlier on, and then fell asleep for like 20 minutes just before we did the podcast earlier. Woke up, did the podcast. Then I was watching something on Netflix. I wasn't watching Breakpoint. I was watching something called The American Nightmare or something. Some documentary. Oh, what's that? Oh, drawing pins. Don't tread on that. Yeah, I mean, it's just going the same way that I thought. Yeah, just something on Netflix called The American Nightmare, which is an interesting story. I like those true crime documentaries. I was having a little bit of cheese, biscuits, and wine whilst watching that, whilst waiting for this match. So a bit of a weird build up to the match, to be honest. Just watching some like police files, but however you get your kicks. Oh, great recovery from Coco GAUFF, and Kostyuk was even worried to even try and hit the ball from up high. No confidence. They're hitting well, but they're hitting well within the court at the moment. No one going for it. That's a good depth by Coco. Good backhand. Good recovery. I feel that neither of them wants to be the hammer. Both like being the nail. There, Coco finally the hammer and gets 3 break points. Gary saying less pressure on Marta now. My prediction of a Coco blitz may be all wrong. Marta may just fire away with abandon now. I'm not so sure. I don't think she will. I think like it's just going to be, if she does fire with reckless abandon, then it's just going to be littered with errors, and especially with errors when she starts thinking about potentially doing well in the set. As soon as she thinks that she's good, she's not good. Yeah, let me know in the live chat if you've got any advice for like sprained wrist. Like I've got this thing, but I don't know. Like it's very annoying to wear all the time. But I'm guessing it's hopefully will do the trick eventually. Just very painful all the time. Can't put any pressure on my wrist at all. Oh. And that was the break anyway. Sorry, I missed the button. Here we go, people. If you want to help support the channel, hit the like button on the video. We're 3 away from 50. And if you really want to help support us and these late night shifts of 3:30 a.m., join our top tippers leaderboard. And I'll give you any player button. I'll give you one of the new ones. There's even an unveiled player button, which no one's heard before, which is the Yastremska button, which I'll play for you. I'll give you an unveiling with a super chat unveiling, exclusive. Right, 30 love. Is Coco having normal service resume now? Serve into the net. PK saying, do you still have the check doubles button? Yeah, we do still have that one. One of the goated buttons. Gary saying, Ben, for your wrist, what you just do what Novak did? I don't know. I don't know if I injured it just playing table tennis, but then all I know is by playing tennis, like the other day, I went for it wasn't even a serve that was in. It was a serve that was out down the tee, and I just sort of flicked my wrist backwards to try and get this ball, which I didn't even need to get, and it just went, just pain. So, oh my word, Gauff's missed a smash there. 40-15. But yeah, I'm no doctor, but if you push it like here, really painful. Feels like there's like a lump or something. I don't know. I don't really know much about tendons and ligaments and all that stuff. Good serve from Coco. Consolidates the break. Back. And we're on serve. Bump. You like that? It's getting better.
You like that? It's getting better. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco. Coco.
Bum 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 bum. Coco. 2 likes away from 50 people. Come on, let's get to 50, please. It's 3:40 a.m. and I'm sitting here watching Coco GAUFF and Kostyuk. Is not the best match, not the highest level, and I hope it improves. Or Coco GAUFF just destroys her in the second set and wins every single game from now on. Beats her up and takes the title. Maybe she won't, 'cause Sabalenka's in her way. PK says, singing me to sleep. That's it. I feel like I'm going to sing myself to sleep. Maybe this match will put me to sleep. We're up to 50 likes. 51. Come on. Maybe I should just freestyle the commentary. It's a bad serve from Kostyuk. She's waiting for people to sit down in the stands. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Sit in the nearest seat that you can find. It's just wired from Kostyuk. Oh, it's in. Backhand into the net, though, from Coco. 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 Oh, she can't do the ball toss. Come on. If you are one of the regulars on the channel, how many late night streams have I fallen asleep on? You let me know, because I never know. You witness it more than what I do. Good serve from Kostyuk. 40 love. Going to be the quickest game we've had in about an hour. Let first service. Second service. Wow. Ace. What a great serve. Game to love. Not seen one of them in a long time. Right, 2-2. Coco. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, great return from Kostyuk. Coco GAUFF somehow got that back. Oh my word, what a smash from the baseline from Kostyuk. Where did that come from? Yeah, every time Gasquet plays Nadal, you fall asleep. Love 15. Second serve for GAUFF. I feel like it just takes a long time to serve every time. Good backhand winner from GAUFF. Inside out backhand. I would say I'd do the streams in bed, but there's no way I'd stay awake. If I just lay there, I'd just be asleep on the stream, like snoring. Wake up and then everybody's left. Gary's your all-time best, was Rafa in the final at Mexico 2 years ago. I was sure you were going to hear you snore that morning. Yeah. Who was he playing? That wasn't the one. Which was the one where it was Norrie? Was that the one? Was he playing Rafa? I'll have a look. Norrie Nadal. I don't know if that was a thing. Good backhand to backhand rally here. Oh, GAUFF, get your... It's got radars all off. It's just off for GAUFF. Yeah, I think that was it. February 2022. Nadal beats Norrie 6-4, 6-4. Good serve. Backhand from GAUFF down the middle. And again. And again. I mean, just pushing Kostyuk back. And then this little forehand chop, which didn't do anything. Kostyuk would not hit him with any pace at all. And GAUFF just goes wide with an error. More errors. More errors than winners. GAUFF barely with any winners. How is she a set up? I'll never know. It's got to be one of the worst standard quarterfinals I've seen in a long time. The other quarterfinals don't have to do much to eclipse this quarterfinal for quality. It's a bit shocking. I mean, the match that was probably, I don't know, the last bad Grand Slam match I can remember was the women's Wimbledon final. That was really bad. Gauff hit him really well. It's just the odd one is good in there, but she has to save break points all the time. Kostyuk sitting on the floor at the moment. It's a protest. Refusing to run around. Got advantage Gauff with a good forehand down the line. Oh, my word. Excuse me. Oh, my word. What a moonball return from Kostyuk. Playing it down the middle. Cross court from Gauff. And again. Oh, my word. She's on the stretch. And what, into the bottom of the net. She throws the racket on the floor. I mean, it's just poor from Kostyuk. Whole court was gaping and open. Just terrible.
You like that? It's Kimbo. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco. Coco.
You like that? Skin bill. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco. Right, we'll get back to Ben sings what's going on the court or in the changeover. And they're not showing me anything, so I can't tell you what's going on. Which is sad. They've ruined that game for me now. Oh. Now the umpire calls the time on the clock. A guy with American flag. We'll see the skyline of Melbourne towering over us, and the sun beating down. There's a child carrying a big tennis ball, and now the players are ready on the court. Kostyuk serving, she is serving. Why is she serving suddenly well? 15 love. Here we go. Yeah, Gary saying just for you. Kostyuk wins the second, 7-6. That is my worst nightmare. Tell you what, when I signed up to this one, oh my God, it's a massive shank. I didn't sign up for 3 sets, and I didn't sign up for tiebreak sets. Let me tell you that, Gary. I signed up with the understanding this was a nice, quick match. Forgotten how to remove the comment now. What's going on? 30-15. We're stuck on the old 50 likes, aren't we? Are we going to get that up to 100? I don't know if we've even had 100 in this tournament, have we? Maybe for one Novak match. Just doesn't seem to be the people interested in these matches. Don't know why. Well, actually, I mean, if they saw the level, probably do know why. I mean, if you had to use this, aliens came down from another planet and they said, show us tennis or show us one of your sports, and we showed them this, they would probably not understand the rules. They probably think the rules were to hit the ball into the net to gain points, maybe. And to throw away leads if you have them. And Kostyuk goes wide with the forehand. Come on, Coco. Just break the serve now. Do it now. 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 I'm willing you with my power of my mind. Break. Break. Just got it back in play. Didn't work, did it? Juice. So where Coco's returns are just sit right down the middle, just sit up nicely just to be hit. Just put it somewhere else. Kostyuk's just going to give him another one. Oh, Gary's saying it'll be my nightmare too because I decided to stay up for Nole. I might have to reconsider. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm staying up for it. I feel like delirious trying to even look at having this light on me. It's horrible. Why did I stay up so late? I should have just gone to bed for a few hours and then woken up again. Instead, I put myself through the pain. Wow. Coco, good forehand. Good one, cross court. Another miss hit from Kostyuk. The racket keeps going down. Boom. Oh, we're sliding down. Get back up. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know? Can't sing that. They'll put us off. They'll take the video down. They'll be disgusted. Double fault Kostyuk. No surprises there. Another double fault. And how many is that now that she's racked up? 7? I mean, it's pretty incredible how amazing she is at serving. That's a better one. Now, that's just a terrible follow-up shot. Goes long. And there's the break. Finally. Good.
You like that? It's Kimber. It's my match. Let me tell you, I'm knocking women out like 1, 2, 3. Coco.
Coco. Coco. Go saying this match makes me want to pick up soccer again. Oh my God, Goff! Is that another double fault? Oh, that's what that match makes me want to do. God, how is this the quarterfinal of a slam? I mean, seriously, what's happening with this match? It's seriously the lowest level I've seen the whole tournament. I mean, it makes me dislike tennis. Like a long match full of errors is like, no one wants to watch that. This rally's a bit better. Coco's looks like she might lose it. Yeah, she's gonna. At least the wine doesn't let me down. Can you hear that? Mitch saying, you're sleepy. No one dislikes tennis. You're probably right, Mitch. Probably just getting a bit angry. Kostyuk playing well now. Isn't it funny? They both managed to pull it out when they're behind, but they're just rubbish front runners. King saying more errors than Kyrgios tanking. Ghost saying a long match full of errors. Gonna put that on my gravestone. 3 break points here. You might as well just give it to her. You're gonna get broken. I don't see. It's just one of those. She even gave up on that rally, Coco Gauff. I mean, that's ridiculous. What's happened? Just give up on points now at mid point. Ugh. What are they doing out there? I mean, no one seems to be able to just take the ball by the horns and just run with the lead in this match. Oh no, I've got the lead. I'm going to hit another double fault. Oh, look. Oh, you can have 3 break points. No, you win the match. No, you win the match. No, you have the tie break. No, you have the tie break. I mean, if Coco wants to be considered a serious contender for this title, it's not like this. I don't even think she beats either of the other people from the other quarterfinal playing like this. Klichikova probably beats her. Just one of them. We might have some more positive vibes join the stream. Some fresh faces. I'll add somebody in who's probably got a little bit more positive things to say about this match than what I have.
Hey,
How you
well,
doing, mate? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I don't know why it slipped that it's 4 o'clock in the morning for you now?
Yeah, mate. Just
Oh my
turning. It's
goodness.
3:59 now.
Normally, I'm pretty aware of what the time zone is for you guys, but for some reason, because I was just doing laundry, I had a whole bunch of stuff. My mom's we have a lady that comes to help her out a couple times a week, but we were snowed in and stuff, so I had to do a whole bunch of random stuff before the day was over. But so I haven't actually checked out much of the match.
Oh, well, I'm not the good person to review it for you, let me tell you.
You know what I did though?
What's that?
I was kind of like folding laundry, and then I watched the 5-1 game, and I saw Kostyuk just totally choke up. And then after Gauff got to deuce in the next service game, I put $10 on her because it was a 4-1. And then I just kind of left it, and then I got the notification. That's how I knew that. So I actually had to run around. So how's it going now? I mean, Kostyuk, it just seems that under pressure, she doesn't have it.
Neither do. Neither look good. Yeah, neither look good on their serve. But I think that there's been back-to-back breaks for the last 4 games now where Coco could run away with it, but then she got broken to love on the last service game. Just terrible. I mean, just the level is just so up and down. It's just there's no consistency in the whole match. The amount of errors coming off Coco Gauff's racket, 30 unforced errors and only 7 winners the whole match.
That's
just
crazy. Oh, that's great.
I mean, Kostyuk's played probably better, deserved the first set, and just bottled it and just threw it away. The second set, I mean, Coco Gauff, she shouldn't have just lost that last service game to love. I mean, it just doesn't scream Grand Slam Australian Open champion at the moment to me.
It's funny because before this, I was starting to think that she's the heavy favorite now. Like, Saba's up there too. It's between the two of them, but I was really kind of leaning towards her. So it's interesting that you're saying
I
that.
think she can turn it around, but it's just like this match. I think she's just having one of those days
Yeah,
where if she gets through this with a win, it'll be incredible.
yeah, and I think she's gonna. I think this is a type of match where experience is gonna come through because I just don't see Kostyuk being able to win 2 set points. You know what I mean? Like for two, like win
Yeah.
set point 2 different times. I just don't know if she has it in her at this point. Although she's a really good player. I love the way she moves. Actually, um, I've been studying the split step quite a bit, and I notice her splits. That's one thing I kind of notice a lot more now because, yeah, it's a part of pickleball and tennis. Two things that I'm playing a little bit more and more of these days. So,
Nice.
but so it's just been a dud. Is basically what you're saying in terms of quality.
Yeah, I mean, it's had the odd spell here and there, but look at, I mean, they've got the 13 double faults between them, and it just so many into the net. And there's another one. The amount of rallies that have ended it Kostyuk into the net is just crazy. Like, I mean, fair enough, she has hit more winners and she does attack a lot more, but the errors that are just coming off the racket, it's just extensive. I'm just hoping Coco GAUFF can just break here, because I think if she does, we
It's
might
over.
just be one step closer. Well, I don't know if it's not over, but we'll
Not
be
with it,
one
yeah.
step closer. I don't want it to go 4-all.
No.
I think it's gonna though. I just got that bad feeling that this is gonna go tiebreak again, and then we're gonna go to 3, and then it's gonna be another. Like, it's just got that horrible vibe of like a bad quality match that will last forever.
That just keeps growing and growing, right? On in time.
Maybe it will come good. Maybe the third set will be all winners. Who knows? I don't know. I think just roll on, get this out of the way, and then get Djokovic on. Then we can see some real tennis.
Yeah, well, pretty excited actually for that one. I mean, I don't have too high hopes for Fritz, but I think he might. I mean, he's got to improve at some point, right? I mean, he's like and everything. He's only won 2 sets, but they were both here in Australia.
I think he's got a chance, but it's just like, it just depends which Novak turns up.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you watched or highlights of the last Novak match. I know it was in the middle of the night for you guys, but he was like dry heaving, like he was almost throwing up in between points, and then he's winning he's winning every rally, these 20-shot rallies, and then he looks like he's about to puke. Then on like the most kind of mundane points, he would have the biggest roar, like he'd go up 30 love all of a sudden, and he's just like on an ace, It was like he was having an internal struggle, and whenever he'd have like an internal win, he would kind of like erupt, but we didn't really know what was going on. There were several points where he won the point, but then both Manarino would be like kind of blabbering to himself or talking to his box about something, and Novak, even though he won the point, was also doing the same thing. He was like complaining about something or other. And it's man, you just won that point. Like,
this is point of the match so far. Oh my word!
Sorry.
And Coco's missed it. Yeah, I mean, it was about a 30-shot rally there between the two, and Kostyuk's run the whole distance. I don't know how far she ran. She was literally going side to side to side, got lobbed about 3 times, and somehow Coco just missed the final drive volley.
That's hilarious.
This is what I mean. Coco, yet again, unable to hit a winner.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's funny because I'm about 20. I guess I'm about 20 seconds behind you.
Yeah,
and
you'll see the whole thing.
I just saw the last like the 12 shots of that rally, and you're right. It was actually incredible. The defense from Kostyuk. It's more her. I find that like her legs are like the really good defense. I find that Coco has really good hands defensively as well. But man, that was incredible. Yeah, that was an incredible rally. She drops her racket. Yeah, well deserved.
She drops it for good and for bad.
Yeah. One thing about Kostyuk, she definitely is a little she's very emotional, and I think that it could be to her detriment with how much she shows it.
Yeah.
Like it could give the other player confidence. And she goes forehand long on that one. Back to deuce. So still have a chance for Ben to see a non 4-4 second set here.
Yeah, I mean, please. I mean, just
saying what up real quick to some of the homies. King Adjust, how goes? Ghosty, Charles, hello. Hello all. Nice to see everybody.
Well, this sort of the thing is with this is like it knocks back the next match by however long.
Yeah.
If that match goes to 5, then that knocks back Sabalenka Krejcikova, which then in turn knocks back Sinner Rublev as well. So it's just everything gets it's a chain reaction, or it's break point.
Yeah, honestly, after when the day session ends is when I kind of end now because it's just too much. It's so super late. Ooh, was that wide?
Yeah, it was
Kostyuk?
wide.
Oh,
yeah. We got Landon in saying Kostyuk criticised Emma's slam win, but showing here she is a choke artist. If it was so easy to win slam, she would have won that first set. Exactly.
You know what? Yeah, when she was up 5-2 and she had just 2 horrendous double faults, that's when I put the $10 on it, and it turned into 40. Although it went, I guess when I look back at the score, I was like, man, it went to like deep into a tiebreak.
Well, she had set point.
Yeah, 3 of them, I guess.
I know. It is the break anyway, and Kostyuk, no surprise for guessing, went into the net. Yeah. But yeah, I noticed that she was criticising Raducanu's Grand Slam win, which I thought was a little bit strange. I know that there's a lot of people criticising that, and I just think it's a little bit sour grapes. It's all just hearsay, the whole thing about criticising Raducanu winning and saying, well, but look at her draw, look at Leylah Fernandez's draw. Yeah, but Leylah Fernandez beat all those people, and then Raducanu beat her in straight sets in the final. So it's like, which way do you want to really look at it? I mean, if Raducanu was playing that well, if she'd have played Osaka, she might have beaten Osaka in straight sets. You don't know because they never played each other.
Yeah.
But Raducanu was playing that well those 2 weeks. She might have beaten anybody. So we don't know. It's unproven. It's like me saying, "Oh well, if I played in the World Cup final, I would have scored 2 goals." Well, you don't play football. You're not a professional, and you're not. It's just a ridiculous scenario that didn't happen. So it's all just hearsay about stuff that could have happened. So I don't get those people who just like say she had an easy draw. You can only beat the people in front of you, and she didn't drop a set the whole tournament.
No, you there's no way you can take that victory away from her. There's absolutely no way that would be a valid criticism or argument. She won 10 straight matches. No qualifier had ever done that. I mean, that's a historic run. Whether she wins another one or not, who knows? But that one, like, you can't say, it was easy or, criticize it. It's easy to criticize it. You didn't do anything, right? You didn't win it. So, the run was amazing. And I'm a huge, I literally shed a couple tears when Leylah lost because I was she went 3-setter with Saba, 3-setter with Kerber, 3-setter. Like it was mind boggling, like if you're watching, I think about it in hockey, it's like winning 3 straight games in overtime, right? It's like you're on the edge of your seat for the entire
slam champions.
Just knocking them out one by one. I mean, it was a ridiculous. And then I remember her serve let her down, but then I also was like, Emma Raducanu did not dip in her level from the first match that I saw, which wasn't qualifying. It was from maybe the second or third round type of thing.
Yeah.
But she had just a beautiful high toss, striking the ball really well, right in the middle of her racket. Timing's great.
Yeah,
anyways,
she played just perfect tennis for 2 weeks. Yeah. I'd say anybody who plays on the tour, on either tour, if you play perfect tennis for 2 weeks and you play your best tennis, you will win a Grand Slam.
Period.
That is what happens.
Yeah.
But no one can do that because it's so. But that's why that story is so ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense that she won a Grand Slam that early in her career because she wasn't ready for it. She's not. She's not at that level. Like, but her game was at that level for 2 weeks. That's all we know. Will it get back there again? Hope so. Don't know if it will though.
No, it was amazing, and I remember like being super excited that two teenagers were battling it out. Like it was just a really historic moment, and we might never see that situation again. Yeah, she deserved it.
Oh, that's so poor from Coco Gauff. She had an opportunity there to drive volley anywhere on the court. She drive volleys it back to Kostyuk and gets passed yet again at the net, and it's yet another case of being in the lead and you can't finish the job. And it's the same the whole match. Both players are terrible front runners in this match. Neither player looks like they want to win the match. And whoever wins this, they don't get any sort of... No one's going to get any sort of bonus points. Kostyuk probably slightly more than Coco, but no one's going to come away from this going like, that was well done, you played great. No one's going to give them like an amazing ovation for this. Yeah. That's the sad reality. Kostyuk was the only one who can win, I think, here, if she actually wins the match.
You know, I think, players will have kind of stinkers, like favorites will have stinkers here and there. And again, I haven't watched the whole match. But I wouldn't be surprised if Coco makes it through here and then finds her track, finds her way back on track.
I think she can. I just think it's a bad performance. That's all. It just shocks me. Because
she's been lights out up until this point. Just really using, I feel, the experience of the last 6 months to just kind of propel her. It feels like all the experience is really crystallized.
Is it the heat?
Going to be one of those
got hotter.
Ugly ones. She's going to have to win.
They say it's got a lot hotter there today, that it's been cool for the first, however many days, and now is the day it actually got hot. So this is where Djokovic may suffer a bit as well, they're saying, because it is a day match. He's playing Fritz, who he's not got any ailments, as far as I know.
I think Novak dodged a bullet in a sense. No, I'm not saying that Shelton would have beat him, but Shelton would have had a better chance with the way Novak was literally stomach virus sick. It wasn't just regular, I missed a meal, I'm out of energy. He looked like he was about to vomit it was bad. I felt terrible. I literally felt in my heart, I was like, oh, I can't believe you're out here. Yeah.
And he still goes and double bagels him.
It was crazy. It was so funny because you're like, what the heck is happening? This guy's unable to walk, trying to gather every point, and then he'll win a 25-shot rally. Automatic.
I mean, what is Gauff doing right there? I mean, this is the opportunity now. Kostyuk can't hold serve at all, and then you're on top of the net there. Why have you fired it about? That's not even close to the line. It's about 2 meters wide.
She's too. Yeah, she went for way too much. I mean,
her forehand's not been there today. It's just been. It's like the old Coco forehand. There's so many errors off the forehand side today. It's worrying because if she can struggle past Kostyuk, you ain't going to get close to Saba if Saba goes through. No chance. Saba batters her if she plays like this.
Yeah, but I mean, I saw Saba have this type of performance, maybe not this type of performance, but a really a stinker in the Brisbane final against Rebecca.
Saba's possible as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it was so that's the thing. And the women's side this year has been kind of incredible. I mean, Ons was out early. You got Iga out in the third round. You got JPEG was out in the second round, or was it? Yeah,
another terrible shot. It's held to love.
Wow.
Gauff's forehand again, miles wide, and that's consolidation as well, I believe. Is that right? Was it a break or was it not a break?
I
losing track of what's going on, to be honest.
I don't have all the regular windows I have open normally with all the stats as I normally do.
Yeah, so it was consolidation.
You're gonna
She made a hit. Stop and look. She got no fear. Marta, Kostyuk.
Well, it's
5-5.
interesting. It's interesting to see Coco. Like if you're just watching the scoreboard, you're like, okay, good. But
It just doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. It's just one of those matches where you just know that if one player breaks serve, the other player's going to break them straight back. And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, look, now they held serve, and the other player holds serve straight away. It's
Exactly.
just, it's never, there's no consistency to the match at all. It's just like, oh, well, you're doing it. Oh, I'll do it as well.
I mean, very, very commonly in hockey, you'll have like, one team way better than the other, but then they'll play down to the level of their opponent
Yeah.
sometimes, and then you're just like, what the heck are we watching here? Another just errant
Landon saying, who
forehand.
can be worse, Derby? Yeah,
Seriously.
that's what it feels like.
The Alcaraz match last night started at midnight, or well, that was scheduled. I don't know if it was on time, but I heard he looked pretty good. He got a bagel in the last set. But did you
he
watch
was
that?
very good. Yeah, I
Yeah.
covered that one. He was really good.
Nice.
And
nice.
Kecmanovic was really good as well, to be honest. So the scoreline, I feel like Carlos just ups his level. He got the early break in the first, and then after that, Kecmanovic came to life a bit, but he was already down a break, so he lost the first set. Then in the second set, it was really like close, and then Alcaraz just raised it for one game, lots more power, and then that was it. And then he was a broken man, got bageled. He knew it was done. Then there was no way back. He wasn't going to win in 5 again. He'd played into 5 sets, I think, twice in the last 2 rounds. So
Yeah. Is that one of the first times in a long time that I didn't watch a big match of his? Like,
are you watching this right now? I mean, Coco's obviously got so little confidence now that she's just moonballing into the service line. And Kostyuk's just hit a winner off it. Of course she has. I mean, what is that? That's not even proper tennis anymore. She's hitting it up in the air, just into the middle of the box.
I think she's just. I mean, she just looks like she's not on. Like her maybe her hands and her brain and her legs are just not.
I don't think she's got any
communicating
confidence
well
to
right
hit
now.
hard at all. I feel like she's so worried about hitting
She's going
long.
up. She's super. You're right. She's super cautious, going up the middle, like she's a little timid for sure. I think she just knows she doesn't have it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got to do oh my word! And Kostyuk's done one of the worst shots of the match just there, mid court.
Oh god!
And it's just gone about a good 5 meters long.
And
this
and then she looks up to the skies like, oh, like it's like you had that was not that was a rally ball that you just ripped into the next galley.
It wasn't like she was on the stretch. It was
Not at
right in the
all.
middle of the court. I mean, Coco. Oh my god! There's another miss.
Ooh.
Is she actually
Yeah,
lining
you're right.
these up?
I see what you mean. No one wants to grab the horns here. They're just kind of, there are moments where both
painful,
are just timid. Yeah.
I feel like in pain watching like bad tennis. Sadly,
Do you have a tennis injury there? The wrist?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh no.
I put this thing on it. I bought it off Amazon just because I just found that when you've got like a sprained wrist or something, you feel like I use my wrist for everything. You push off it, like everything you use it, and I just feel like every time I like lean on it, it's so painful that I just like I just can't. I need to just not move it.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, right on the edge of the line.
Go with the winner about 2 millimeters in, and the rest of it was yeah. Even the umpire gave it a little shake.
Yeah, I mean, she just needs to just win this game and then, oh my word, just get a serve in. The second serve's getting eaten up by Kostyuk. That's the problem. She just steps in and attacks. She needs to put it. I don't even know where she puts it because both the backhand and forehand are good from Kostyuk. The moon ball, that might help. Just let Kostyuk make the error, maybe. There you go. Shank. Perfect. There you go.
See, I think Coco almost realizes, like, hey, I'm not playing well, but if I just make her hit one more, she's more likely. Like, I can just keep hitting stuff up.
She needs some coaching like that, though. Like, I haven't heard her coach, like Brad Gilbert or anyone, say stuff like that to her. They're like encouraging her to just keep going for like certain shots. I've seen coaching before in the past where they were so much smarter about the coaching, where they just acknowledge that the player's playing badly, and today is not your day. Today you are not going to win playing the normal style we play. So all I want you to do is just to push it onto the opponent's backhand or something, and just try and keep all the balls in and let them make the errors. That might be the best thing for Coco today, but she's doing it in such a weird way. She's looping the balls into the middle of the court. I don't feel like, against a hard hitter like Kostyuk, it's just dangerous. It doesn't seem tactically sound at all.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, Kostyuk she's not that consistent all the time. So, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even the last game, those two pretty big misses, right? So,
yeah,
I mean
massive.
Let's
She'll
just
hold serve probably now.
Yeah. Turn into like Andy Roddick all of a sudden.
Four aces, and then we're into a tiebreak.
Shanking like Cincy pass, says King.
Landon Low saying, let Kostyuk make the error. There you go, Shank. Exactly my quote. Pop it on a t-shirt.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Oh, we got Daria and Gary in the house. Todd.
Yeah. I think Gary's messed up his timings. He thought Novak was he got up hoping for a quick one.
Oh.
Didn't turn into it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I hope he's feeling physically well. I really do, because that was like kind of like I said, a little bit painful to watch in a weird way,
Yeah, I mean, I just hope he is, and I hope that he plays his best level. Gives this crowd something to go home with today.
There's actually a part of me that wonders if he if he's like, hey, you guys, get me sick. I need a challenge. Like,
well, if he wanted that, he would have gone and taken the vaccine.
Hey,
boom.
Someone in the comments did say when I was doing, they're like, oh, what if he has COVID? And I didn't even think of it until that moment. And I was like, oh gosh, like, I wonder if he would be even too scared to like take the test, because if he does get it, like, everything beyond the fact, you know what I mean? Like, the whole story would be like blow up.
I think it would be better. Yeah, I think Novak wins the Australian Open with COVID would be the best.
How crazy! Yeah.
would be the best story I think ever. Novak proves he didn't need vaccine and wins with COVID, then recovers fine and goes on to have a great year.
Yeah, pretty.
Well, 2 points away right now. We could have match point on our hands within a few seconds.
Folks, will Ben be able to go to sleep soon?
Oh my word, what a winner from Kostyuk. I mean, one of her best shots probably in games into the corner, right on the angle. I mean, it doesn't get much closer. Well, there goes that opportunity. I'll get my finger off the match point button.
It's really annoying that my my feed is. I mean, I'm subscribed to this new thing. It's pretty close source, but yours just a few seconds ahead.
It always seems to be.
Oh, she missed an easy one. See, that's the inexperience. Like, you could tell her eyes got really big, and instead of like kind of slowing her mind and everything down, she tried to speed everything up, and that's kind of typical of like a young player who's not used to quarterfinals or quarterfinals, I guess, where we're at.
Well, let's see. Can Coco get the match point now? Oh my God, it's into the net. I mean, I don't think I can stay after this set no matter what.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just going to... I've got to get up to do Sinner
Yeah.
Rublev at some
It's okay.
point as well.
If it goes another one, I'll
I don't even mind if you don't want to do it. Just end it and then just do Djokovic if you can't.
Oh,
If
yeah?
you've got
Okay.
stuff to do, it's just
Well-
up to you.
Well, let's see. We'll kind of play it by ear. Yeah, maybe I might have to just because I did have a couple things that I didn't get to, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll end it here. I still have a hard time thinking Kostyuk is gonna be able to pull out.
Tie break it is though.
There you go. Oddly
There you
enough,
go.
I think the only way Kostyuk would win the tiebreak is if she doesn't have to serve for it. I think she'd have a better chance on return. You know what I mean?
Coco Gauff's not looking great either. I mean, Coco
But
Gauff
I
just
think
needs
her
some
experience-
unreturnables.
I think her experience will give her a little bit more stability, slightly.
serve's
even
better.
like, yeah.
But not like that. God.
But I was gonna say one thing is, Coco's known for her serve, but I have not really noticed this in the
match.
small amount of time I've been watching.
No, this match it hasn't been there really. Just hope.
And that might be another thing, like her serve's not on, and that kind of like makes the rest of her game feel less, maybe more
definitely.
vulnerable.
Most definitely. If you've not got any cheap points you can rely on, Kostyuk hitting the ball hard as well. This one a slightly better rally. Kostyuk going for a forehand chop there in the middle of that rally, and now just mixing up the paces, which is probably wise. Good rally, this one. Finally. Yeah. Who's going to break first? Coco's trying to force her back, but then goes a bit more passive on that one and then gets pushed back herself. Kostyuk trying to move her into the corner. Coco goes wide. And there you go. First blood to Kostyuk in this tie break, mini break.
So that was a crazy rally. What was that, like 34 shots or something? Unreal.
I know. I mean, Kostyuk did well. I think she wasn't even in control for the whole time, but Coco gave her back control of that rally. I think she knows that Coco's forehand is the weakness, and that's why she's just predominantly going into that side, relentlessly.
That's what I would do if I was her. If I'm picking on anything for
word. Looks like Coco's just going to throw this away at the moment.
Ooh, she did not set her feet well there at all.
Well, let's see if she's able to get one of these mini breaks back.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, Kostyuk, brilliant hitting.
Oh, very, very nice +1 there.
We got Brian Kalano in saying, watching from the Czech. Is that the Czech Republic or is that somewhere different? I can't really see it so small. I don't think it is the Czech Republic. I think it looks similar to the Czech Republic, but it's somewhere different. Maybe. That's what I was thinking. It might be one of those two. It's not the Czech, I don't think. Looks similar. It's the same shapes. Coco's just throwing this away. I mean, everything's out.
Oh, yeah.
Really bad as well.
This is actually, I did not think that this, I thought Coco was going to come through in the end, but this is looking pretty bad.
Well, Kostyuk can still throw this tiebreak away. Don't worry. We've seen her do it already in this match. So, there you go. There's the first one. Don't be surprised if you see another double fault come in at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Right, here we go. Yeah, the Philippines.
Philippines, yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
welcome, Brian. Is it
Cheers,
how you say
Brian.
palam? I believe is how you say hello. Palam
Ooh,
in Tagalog is the
Gary saying the
native tongue.
nightmare tiebreak is here. Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh yeah, because but for Gary it's 11:30 p.m. So it's no, it's not. He's gonna have to
Oh,
wait.
that one's wide from Kostyuk. The forehand chop again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, saying I predict this day of tennis will go deep into the Aussie night. Think about it. Nole Taylor may not even start until 5 or 6 local time. It's true. Over there in that moment, it's 3 in the afternoon, isn't it? So
It is 3:30. Yeah, 3:30 p.m. right now.
well, I'm just hoping it. I'm hoping. I hope it's happening that Gauff can turn this around. This tiebreak. The next point is vital. Get this point. Just storm it.
Let's see if Coco can get back. I mean, what does back on serve even mean though? Like, even if she gets
Nothing
back
in
to
this match,
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
zero.
It's kind of a crapshoot at every point. It looks like right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
It just seems that they're like, sometimes a set is just like you said, like there'll be break, break, break each, and then one will hold, and then boom, the other one will hold right away, and it's like the set is destined to go as like long as it just can.
My word, here we go. Come on, Coco. Just teeing it up for her. She knows how big this point is. Oh, Kostyuk's gone massive on that shot, and it's a shank. 5-2 Kostyuk. I mean, Coco just didn't go for it, though. What does she expect? The Kostyuk's just going to play the same game.
Yeah. I think, it's like she's waiting for her to kind of like the nerves to come up. But Kostyuk's definitely handling herself a little bit better now.
She's hitting the ball better. That's the thing. She's going for it. She knows that even if she hits it in the net, it's better to do that than just not go for it. And Coco just going so far wide on her shots. It's just not good enough.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. 4 set points. Good backhand from Coco. Can she put this away? I just had a feeling she was going to miss it then, but she didn't.
Oh, nice.
1 set point gone. And now on the Kostyuk serve.
Okay.
She gets 2. I mean, seen stranger things today than these going begging, but let's wait and see.
Okay. That was a pretty low first serve.
Coco gets it in. Let's see who's going to go for this one. Forehand cross court. Kostyuk equal to it. Coco or yeah, I mean it's done. It's long. There you go. 1 set each. Kostyuk wins it. Where is he? I mean, what can we say, mate? It's just one of those matches. I think I'm going to have to go to bed anyway. I mean, if you want to leave it on with some music for a bit, I mean, you can do that and pop in and out, or it's up to you. Or we can just call it a day and then you just come in for the Novak stream.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's better. I just have a few things that I need to take care of before tomorrow morning for my mom. So I think it's probably best if I take about half an hour to do those, and I should be good to go for the rest of the for the next match.
No worries, mate.
Bummer though. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, mate. I mean, 4:30 in the morning here in the UK, so probably going to just call it a night. But do stick around and make sure to join Covey for Djokovic Fritz. That one should be epic. And hopefully I'll be able to wake up and catch you on some of it when I get up in the morning. But yeah, there's going to be limited sleep time between that and the next stream, so I need to get something in. Otherwise, I'm going to be a dead man walking tomorrow. And I've got work as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, yeah, get some sleep. I'm going to pop off here as well. So,
Nice,
yeah, everyone join me in a few, after this next set, and I'll start the stream shortly after the set's over.
Yeah, cheers, man.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
All right. All right, so I'll end it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, mate. Right, cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. Right. Cheers to everybody. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this one now just because I've just got to go to bed. It is super late here in the UK. It is 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, sadly, that's just the way things go. Timings, work, day jobs, all sorts. But yeah, it's just the way it is. Unfortunately, this match, I'd rather cover Sinner versus Rublev tomorrow. So that's what I've got to focus on. But thanks everyone for joining, and I'll catch you tomorrow.